Hi guys, my name is Vaishnavi. I am studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Subject is cloud computing and security. Topic is distributed system models, client and server versus peer-to-peer architecture. Introduction to distributed system. Distributed system are collection of independent computer that appear to their user as a single coherent system. This system enable resource sharing, scalability and fault tolerance. Understanding different architectures is essential for building effective distributed system. Overview of client-server architecture. The client-server model divides tasks between service provider and service requester. Client intent request will server process this request and return responses. This model is widely used in web application, database and network services. Characteristics of client-server architecture. Client-server systems are typically centralized, meaning server manage resource and handle requests. This architecture supports scalability by allowing multiple clients to connect to a single server. Security measures are often easier to implement due to the centralized control of data. Advantage of client-server architecture. Centralized management simplifies maintenance, updates and monitoring of resources. Enhanced security can be achieved through controlled access to server resources. Performance can be optimized by distributing load across multiple servers. Disadvantage of client-server architecture. A single point of failure can lead to system-wide outages if the server goes down. Scalability can become an issue as the number of clients increases, potentially overloading the server. Maintenance cost may rise with the need for powerful server and robust infrastructure. Overview of peer-to-peer architecture. Peer-to-peer architecture allows each participant to act as both a client and a server. This model promotes decentralized resource sharing and collaboration among peers. Common applications include file sharing, blockchain technology, and distributed computing. Characteristic of peer-to-peer architecture. Each peer has equal privileges and responsibility with enhanced collaboration. Resources are distributed across multiple nodes, reducing the risk related to centralization. Peer-to-peer network can dynamically adapt to change in the number of participants. Advantage of peer-to-peer architecture. Increased fault tolerance is achieved through redundancy as resources are not centralized. Scalability inherent as adding more peer can enhance resource availability. Lower operational cost can be realized due to the use of distributed resources. Disadvantage of peer-to-peer architecture. Security changes arises from decentralized nature, making it harder to enforce policies. Resource management can become complex due to the lack of a centralized authority. Performance can be unpredictable, especially if peers have varying capabilities and availabilities. Comparison of client-server and peer-to-peer architecture. Client-server model centralized resource while peer-to-peer architecture distributed them. Client-server systems are easier to manage in terms of security and maintenance. Peer-to-peer network offer better fault tolerance and scalability at the cost of complexity. Peer-to-peer network, a distributed application architecture that partition task workloads between peer. Each node can request for service and provide services. A decentralized network, reliable as there are multiple service providing nodes. Service requesting node does not need to wait long. Expensive to implement. Cooperative, less stable. Client server network, a distributed application structure based on resource or service provider called service and service request called client. Client request for service and server response with the service. A centralized network. Client depends on the server. Failure in the server will disturb the functioning of all client. Access time for a service is higher. Does not require expensive hardware to set up the network. More stable and secure. Use case for client server architecture. Common use cases include web hosting, database management, and enterprise application. Client server models are ideal for environment requiring robust data management and security. They are frequently used in environment with controlled access and predictable workload. Use case for peer-to-peer architecture. Peer-to-peer systems are often used in file sharing application and collaborative platform. They are suitable for decentralized applications such as online gaming and distributed learning. Peer-to-peer model excel in environment where resource sharing among users is essential. Security challenges in client-server model. Centralized system can be targeted for attacks making them vulnerable to breaches. Data encryption can and access control mechanisms are crucial for securing sensitive information. Regular update and patch management are essential for maintaining security. Security challenges in peer-to-peer model. Decentralization complicates the implementation of uniform security measures across peer. Malicious peer can introduce risks such as data corruption or unauthorized access. Trust mechanism and reputation risk system are often employed to enhance security. Future trends in client server architecture. Cloud computing is enabling client server interaction by providing scalable server resource. Microserver service architecture is gaining popularity for its modular approach to client server system. Integration of artificial intelligence is accepted to enhance performance and security. Future trends in peer to peer architecture. The rise of blockchain technology is revolutioning peer to peer interaction and security. Decentralized finance applications are leveraging peer to peer model for financial transaction. Enhanced protocols for resource management are being developed to improve peer to peer efficiency. Conclusion. Understanding client server and peer to peer architecture is essential for designing effective distributed system. Each model has its advantage and disadvantage, making it crucial to assess requirements carefully. The future of distributed system widely like include innovative combination of both architectures. This presentation is structured to cover the essential aspects of client server and peer-to-peer architecture in distributed system, providing a comprehensive overview. Thank you.